Star Wars, is there anything you can tell me about that project?
I just remember looking around me on set and just feeling like I was in another zone altogether. I grew up watching Star Wars. It came on TV on public holidays, so we watched it then, and everyone watched it. We only had 2 channels. I didn't know there were people who didn't watch Star Wars, you know.
Let's talk about the Oscars. What do you remember about that night?
I remember my brother screeching when my name was called, and that's what told me I had won. And I remember the next thing was I was worried about getting up those steps in 40 meters of fabric in my skirt.
Do you yourself have any fashion icons?
My fashion icons were definitely my mother and my aunt, first and foremost. My mother is very elegant and likes clean lines, and I have an aunt, Amundi, who she was very edgy, and she'd always mix textures and patterns and, you know, feathers and leathers. She is quite fabulous. And so those were the 2 personal influences in my life. And then there was Iman, and I always loved Elizabeth Taylor.
Let's just talk about the play. What drew you to this story and to this piece of material?
I was drawn to Eclipse. I just remember being so blown away by this riveting story about these women who are surviving the war in Liberia.
And how's it been just doing the 8 shows a week?
Wow, it's been tough, but it's also given me a confidence, you know. I feel like I am working, you know, and that feels good.